What's up, everybody? It's me, YemmytheFerret, here with another episode of the YemmyCast, a video game podcast, now on Spotify, SoundCloud, iTunes, and YouTube. How's everyone doing today? It's a fine Saturday afternoon, and what do you know, we have a lot of things lined up for this weekend episode of the podcast. YemmyCast, a video game podcast, does premiere every Wednesday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and Saturdays whenever I get them done, which is usually around 3 or 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time anyway. So, hey, welcome everyone who's here for the premiere. Thank you for joining. It's a pleasure having you here. We got a lot lined up today, including the PSN name change, some Mortal Kombat news, some Wolfenstein news, and the Piece de la Resistance. A retro fellow, aka fellow, is coming to the podcast later to talk about PAX East 2019. So make sure you stick around for that. He has a lot of fun stories to tell. What are you guys up to today? What have you been playing today? I just finished Rusty Bucket Bay on Banjo-Kazooie 64. One of my favorite levels in the game. Probably is my favorite level. It's got that little bit of challenge in it, especially with the last jiggy you have to get, which is under the butt of the boat. That one is always gonna test your patience. And then we're gonna get to Click Clock Woods Monday. I think I'm gonna do that Monday. So Monday, probably around 4 o'clock as well. I'm gonna start the live stream for that. I'm really excited to get done with Banjo-Kazooie because once again, it is like my favorite game of all time. There is no game that even comes close to being as much fun or as much love from me. I feel like that game is just everything perfect about gaming. But that's just me. That's just my opinion. We're also going to be doing Banjo-Tooie next after we finish Banjo-Kazooie, so that's going to be interesting. I haven't played that game in so long, I probably don't even remember one thing about it. And then in the future, we're doing Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts and Ukulele also. Fun times. But I'm excited. We did another level today, and usually streams don't go as smoothly as they did today, but hey, I'm okay with that. I'm fine with that, really. I mean, that was great. So, what else? I mean, I really haven't been doing much else. I've been playing through the Borderlands remaster. It's about the same as it was, but they've updated the textures and stuff like that. The latest update they did, for some reason, changed my view while driving to first person, which I don't like. I don't know why they did that, but I'll get used to it, I guess. There was no settings I could see that you could turn it off. So I don't know, maybe that's just a little glitch that happened or what, but we'll see, I guess. But I'm almost done with that through my first playthrough. I have about 60% of the trophies now, and I'm looking forward to getting a platinum on it again, because it is one of those games that is really great, even though the second one overshadows it because it is better, but the first one is still a great game, and I like it. I like it myself. Gee, what else? I really haven't been playing much else. Like, Borderlands has been what I've been playing, and then also Modern Warfare Remastered I got back into, but I think I'm going to get back out of that. I wasn't having too much fun yesterday. There was just a game where just everything was going wrong, and I was very upset with it, but it's still a fun game, I can't lie. I'm glad it was free for PlayStation Plus, so I didn't have to buy it again. What else? I think that's really about it. That's really all I've been playing. I'm getting ready for World War Z this week. It comes out Tuesday, I'm pretty sure. So we're gonna jam on that. And then Days Gone is in 2 weeks. Pretty excited for that. It's a lot of fun things to look forward to. Also next week, actually this week, kinda. I'll be going away Tuesday and Wednesday. I'm going to concerts. So you might not see a live stream on Monday, possibly. But Tuesday, I will be definitely working on a podcast for Wednesday, because I just took the day off of work, and I'll do stuff during the day on that, just to kind of get one out before I leave, and then Wednesday will be the premiere of that. So just a little heads up there. I'm going to Dance Gavin Dance, and they are with Hail the Sun, Don Bronco, and 1,000 Below. Yeah, three great bands, and one band I'm not sure about, which is Don Bronco. So that's gonna be fun. I'm also seeing La Dispute on Monday, so that's gonna be interesting. It's like a smaller venue, and their new album is a little bit more laid back, I guess you would say, but there's still really good parts. I enjoy the album, not too bad. Anyways, people are like, Yemmy, stop talking about music, start talking about news, and I will talk about news right now. PSN name change functionality is now available on the PlayStation. You can change your PSN name using your PS4 or your web browser. It is not supported on PS3 or Vita. So if you change your name, you'll still use your old name to log into those consoles. And the first time you change your name, it's going to be free. After that, it's going to cost about $10 to change. PlayStation Plus subscribers get a discount for $5. So that's not too bad, I guess, if you want to change your name after the first one you don't like. You can change your PSN name as many times as you want if you're willing to pay. You can also change your PSN ID back to the previous ID by contacting PlayStation support. It won't cost anything. You'll just have to take some time to talk to them. Your previous IDs can't be claimed by someone else. So if you use the name Bob102 and you change your name to Bob101, someone can't go back and get Bob102. It's gone forever. So that's kind of sucky. So especially if you want a name like, I don't even know. There's really no original names people probably can think of. Maybe you want a mad cow disease and someone changed their name from that. I don't know. Anyways, a large majority of PS4 games are supported on the PSN ID. There are some that will show your old ID, of course, and some that are kind of broken. I'll talk about those in a second. All games released after the 1st of April should support PSN ID change. Some, there still may be outliers like indie games and stuff like that. After changing your PSN ID, issues you may run into include, but are not limited to, loss of in-game progression, loss of some games' in-game functionality, inability to access DLC, and more. Leaderboard changes and all that might not work. Sony said that this shouldn't be the case with most games. They're really hoping it's not the case. So how do you change your username? So from PSN on PS4, you're going to go to your settings, you're going to manage your online ID, you're going to change your PSN username, and then you're going to complete the online ID change. How you're going to do it via the web is sign in to a PSN account, edit your online profile, change your PSN username, and complete the online ID change. It's pretty much the same, just in two different places. So here are the games that are critical. They have critical issues. There's not many of them, but these are the ones that people have come forward with. Disc Jam, Just Dance 2017, Little Big Planet 3, MLB 14 The Show, MLB 16 The Show, and MLB 15 The Show, Onrush, The Golf Club 2, and Worms Battleground. Not Worms Battleground. No, I'm just kidding. I haven't played that game. So yeah, big applause to Sony for finally bringing this to us. But pause that. It's not perfect still. You can still lose things. You can still lose DLC, in-game currency, and stuff like that. So there are still a few kinks to this. And the fact that it doesn't actually transfer over to your older consoles is a little frightening as well. I know that they don't support those consoles too much anymore. But it's still like a good idea to keep things updated enough that people can use their old stuff with their new username. It doesn't make sense to me. Luckily, if you do change your PSN name, games in the future are all going to link to that name. DLC you bought in the future is all going to link to that name, so there shouldn't be any problems there. The one thing, I've been debating whether to change my name. Right now, it's Muskrateteer, which is I came up with a long time ago. It seems like forever ago now, in the PS3 days, after my first account got hacked and all that. Literally, someone bought like $500 worth of FIFA points, and then the PSN, it got banned. It got banned. I just had gotten the PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale Platinum, and I was like, fuck, come on. I also had a large amount of characters in Mass Effect 3, Mass Effect 3 multiplayer mode. I had so many characters, characters I loved, and I lost all of them when my account got hacked, and I really got pissed off about that. And I stopped playing the multiplayer after that because I was using like crappy characters again, and I was like, I don't like these characters. I want the Geth engineer. That is what I want. Anyways, that was a little bit of a tangent. Anyways, I would like to change my name in the future. But the one thing is, the clock is ticking right now, and I gotta decide sooner or before later, because let's say the channel starts to grow, let's say the podcast starts to grow, guess what? Someone's gonna want to take that name that I have. And assholes out there will do it. Will do it. So I gotta think right now, do I want to make another account? Do I want to keep this account and change the ID, to change the name? It's really making me nervous. I don't know if I want to do it yet. And actually, so far, I haven't been able to even look at the process of doing it. Whenever I try to log into the PSN on the web interface, it just logs me out automatically, no matter whether I'm on Edge or Google Google Chrome. And if I go to the PlayStation, it just doesn't show up for me. So I don't know if I'm just later in the line of people to get that. I don't know if I haven't just done an update to the PlayStation. Usually it does auto updates. I don't know. So I'm going to tweak, tinker around with it today, see if I want to do it. There are a lot of things outlined when you go through that process that they want to make sure you know what you're getting into. So here's another thing about the PSN name change. If your name breaks the rules, you can actually no longer get banned right away. They will actually allow you to change your name once for free. So previously, if your PSN ID was found to be breaking the rules, like I had a name before that was Wizard of Sex in Spanish, and they automatically banned it, your account will be banned, or would have been banned. But now, it looks like Sony will simply issue a temporary replacement name until you choose something else. So if your name is Wizard of Sex, your new name will temporarily be changed to Temp with a date and timestamp. I'm pretty sure. So yeah, that's one way to work around banning people, and people won't have to keep making new names and new emails. So this sounds like a nice solution. I know a lot of people sometimes accidentally put something bad in their names that PlayStation will look at and go, oh, he has the word ass in there, but it's like assassin. Sometimes that'll happen to people. So this is nice. People won't automatically get banned, especially if later on, let's say you did slip by the system somehow. Like my Wizard of Sex one lasted for about a week before it got taken down. This will give you some time to try it out. But yeah, that's it for the name change stuff. Exciting news, but also, like I said, kind of concerning news since there is a lot of strings attached to it. So don't be a stupid noob. If you want to change your name, do it now before later, because your name could be taken in the future. But if you don't want to do it, don't do it. No one's going to force you to do it. There are a few websites that I go to that people have been concerned about it. There's one that called PSN Profiles that I go to pretty regularly. That one, they've already kind of outlined how the site's going to work with new names. And I think most websites are kind of getting along with it. Get along, little doggy. Hey, Mr. Predicto, should I change my name now? Let's see. Mr. Predicto, what's your answer?
Yes, I am sure.
Oh. Alright, I guess I'll check that out later. Other news today. Bethesda has confirmed that Wolfenstein Youngblood on the Switch is going to be a download code instead of a game card. This is kind of weird. This is kind of weird to me. So Bethesda has come out and said that the Nintendo Switch version of Wolfenstein Youngblood will be available digitally. The physical version of Wolfenstein Youngblood will be a digital download code in the box with no game cartridge. A download will be required to play this game. The last game to get a digital download code was Fortnite. They released physical editions around Christmas to try and scam older people getting their younger children games. So they would buy a $60 version of the game when you could just download it for free. So this isn't the same thing. Like, of course, if you go on digital and you go physical, they're both could be the same price. I really think that they should put a decrease in price for this game, especially for Switch owners on the physical side of things, especially if it's just a code in the game. That just doesn't seem right to me. So yeah, that's it for this news. It's just weird. It's just weird that they would go down this route. I know that the Switch cartridge probably can't hold as much data, depending on how you say it. But it is weird that they were kind of not upfront about it from the get-go, and people who maybe pre-ordered the game they don't want a digital code inside a box. It's not like the box is going to be anything special. It's probably just going to be a plastic box with a cover and an insert. No insert, actually, probably just a cover and a plastic case. And then there's going to be a little page that says, "Here's your download code. Have fun, bitch." All right, and finally for the news today, Mortal Kombat 11's $100 premium edition. Mortal Kombat 11's $100 premium edition contents have been revealed, and we'll see if it's worth it. So if you pre-ordered the $100 premium edition, you didn't get too many details on it, but now a data miner has come out and showed what Mortal Kombat 11 Premium Edition is going to have. So the Premium Edition is going to include the main game, the Combat Pack, and the Combat Pack is going to include 6 new DLC playable characters, 1 week early access to DLC characters, 7 exclusive character skins, and 7 exclusive sets of gear. So the nice thing about this is the skins still work in this game. I was really afraid, like Injustice 2, they completely took out the skin system. It was just all gear all the time. But it seems like there's going to be character skins, and I'm thankful for that because I love character skins in games. Injustice 1 had some great character skins. You can't deny that. So it looks like more. So this is actually easing my mind a little bit about the game. I don't have too many gripes about it, but this was one of those things that I was like, I hope gear doesn't affect the game too much, and I'm glad that the skins are in there as well. So yeah, there's a few new characters released for Mortal Kombat. Katana has been officially announced. They showed off some D'Vorah gameplay, which, I mean, whatever. I'm really excited to see what's next for Mortal Kombat. Alright, so just like last time, I'm going to shrink down in size, and you're not going to see me anymore. I'm going to shrink down, and we're going to get into the conversation with a retro fellow right about... And now, coming on to the podcast is one of the most electric streamers on Twitch and now D-Live. It's a retro fellow. Welcome.
Oh, yeah, boys.
Welcome to YemmyCast. I hope you like the decor.
Hell yeah. Very, very much. It's looking dank in here, dude. I'm ready. Let's go. Wait, I'm awake. Let's go.
He's awake. We got him. We got him during the waking hours of fellow.
Hell yeah. Let's go.
And I am not lying when I say that he is one of the most electric streamers on Twitch. I mean, I joined your stream yesterday, and you're playing this like pad thing and making beats and music.
Yep,
so
that's that right here. It's right here, showing up on the webcam. Bop,
if you guys want to see him use that, do a raid on his channel. It's pretty amazing.
Pretty dank. I like it. It's really fun. Wait, everyone likes it. It's got a little hype in the chat. It's good shit. It's good stuff.
So Fellow is an inside source for me. For PAX East 2019, he went there dressed up as Super Meat Boy.
Yup.
Tell us about leading up to PAX. Were you nervous? Did the costume come together well?
All right. So leading up to PAX, I don't have the costume on me to show on camera right now. It is very downstairs, and it's very much all messed up right now because after PAX, the costume is wrecked because that costume is being put on all 3 days. But yes, so leading up to the event, honestly, I actually originally planned to go as Splosion Man from an obscure indie game back in like the Xbox Live arcade days. But then I was like, you know what? I don't have time to make this really, really crazy costume. So then I was like, you know what? It's time for some Super Meat Boy. And they're also going to be there with the new game, which is cool too. So like, I was pretty nervous in the beginning because like this costume very much came together like quick. Like it came together very, very like on kind of demand. I was like, you know what, we're gonna put this together in 1 week, legit during my spring break. I was like, we're gonna do a costume now, and it happened, and it ended up looking pretty freaking dank. I got a lot of praise for it at the event, and it was awesome. I was a little nervous, but it worked out fine. So I was good. That was good.
So you wore it all 3 days. Did it get mangled? Did it get crushed?
Oh, dude, that costume is freaking screwed, dude. It is. I have some stories if you want to hear them. Bro, all right.
The first story I want to hear is how you went to the bathroom with...
Oh, my gosh. Yeah. Actually, I have it right here with me. So, guys, I wore a morph suit. So, I guess Yemmy will put a picture of me in the costume on the camera or whatever. I don't know. I don't have one on me. But so I wore a morph suit, and going to the bathroom was very interesting because, one, it took a long time to get in there, and then, two, it took a long time to do the process of going to the bathroom, whether it was the numero 1 or numero 2. It was interesting. But it's okay. A lot of zippers. That's all it is. A lot of zippers.
So you didn't have to, like, dress all the way down to nothing, right?
No, I had the legs on me still, but I had, like, the torso. No, I had the torso off. Yeah, that's how I went to the bathroom. It was interesting. I was one of the PAX stories, dude. It was bad, dude. Oh, it was funny though.
Well, you actually ended up in a IGN video.
Hell yeah, boys!
You know how much I love that channel,
dude. Hell yeah, dude. The Ferret is the biggest fan of IGN. It's okay, dude. Honestly, out of all the IGN videos, that was actually one I enjoyed.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't them. It was people at the event, and that was cool. And I was in that video for a whole 5 seconds, and it was dank, dude. Literally, that's another story I'll tell, dude. I'll tell some PAX stories, but I'm down with it, dude. So I was just walking down the aisle, and And then this guy was like, "Yo, man, can I get a video of you?" I'm like, "Oh, sure." Oh, guy, he had a big camera. Like, it was a big.
Okay, so it was just a guy coming up with like a cell phone, being like, "Hey, can I videotape you?"
Hey, can I videotape you on my phone for prior use? No. It wasn't like that. But dude, I had a big camera, and I was like, "Dude, what network are you with?" He's like, "Oh, IGN." I'm like, "Oh, IGN, cool." And it was like, "Yo, check Monday if you're in the video." I'm like, "Sure." And then because I'm in towards the end of the video, and throughout the whole video, I'm like, "I'm not in this video. I'm in this video." And then I see Meat Boy, and I fucking popped off. I popped off so hard. I was like, "Let's go, boys!" It was cool.
Were you actually playing Meat Boy at the time of them?
Yes,
Oh,
dude.
there you go.
Literally,
Perfect.
time of the video, dude. It was me in the freaking thing playing the new game, and it was so dope. It was so dope. It was so cool.
They're probably waiting all day for someone to be dressed as Meat Boy and play Meat Boy.
Hell yeah, dude. They praised me so hard, dude. They praised me so hard. It was awesome, dude. It was so cool.
Yeah, tell us about meeting the developers of Super Meat Boy.
Yeah,
and their
dude.
new game is coming out next month.
Hell yeah.
Super Meat Boy Forever.
Actually, let me go ahead and get the shirt from my bag. So, going in there, right, because I knew even last year I dressed up as Bishop Runner, and the new game was there as well. So this year they happened to be there, and I was like, "Yo, that's pretty dank." So, like, I'm walking in there, and I take my time this time, because last year I went straight to them, and then I go there, dude, and I'm like, is this a new Meat Boy game? I didn't know this was coming out. Obviously knew it was coming out. And then they popped off. I got a picture with this head honcho, which I found out was the head honcho after the event, so I was like, "Oh, okay. I'll take a picture of that guy."
Nice.
And dude, it was sick. We talked about the game, talked about development. We were like, "Yo, we waited so long for this game. It's fine that you're delaying it because the game's delayed. By the way, the game was supposed to come out this month, but the game's getting delayed." And I'm like, "Yo, honestly, yeah, we've waited this long. I think we want a really, really good game for the sequel because there's only been one Super Meat Boy, right? And like, we want a really good game, and so we're gonna go ahead and just you make it." Take your time on it. It's fine. We're all good. And it was just so cool talking to them, dude. They gave me a free shirt, which is right here, dude, right here. They gave me a free-ass shirt. Thank, dude. This shirt costs like $25 there, dude. Free-ass shirt. They gave me a free card game, which is like buried in the bottom of the bag. So there's a Super Meat Boy card game. Yeah. I don't want to clog up the podcast.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Getting shit from my bag, but no, dude. Literally, I'll put in some filler right now. It was just really cool, dude. Oh yeah, it was badass. Right here. It's called Rival Rush, and they gave me some exclusive cards today. They gave me that. This costs like $30-something in itself, and they also gave me a pin, an exclusive pin, which costs like $15. So they just dumped a lot of money on me, dude. Literally, when I was walking up to them, I was like. To my brother, "Yo, those some really nice shirts." And the guy's like, "What size are you?" And I'm like, "Medium." It was dope. It was so awesome, dude. It's really cool. It's a really cool feeling.
When I went to PAX, I'm trying to grab it right now. I went to PAX last year. And,
PAX South, right? Or West?
I went to West in Seattle.
Oh, shit. Nice.
And the big thing about PAX was the pins. Like, you go to a booth. Dude. They give you pins. And I also bought a few pins myself.
Yeah, what'd you get? It was
amazing.
Good pins?
I got some Space Jam aliens.
Yo, let's go, Space Jam.
They gave me a free Zelda one, and I also got the free Shadow of War one for playing the Shadow of War game.
Yeah, dude.
That was awesome.
You get so many pins from that event. Like, if you like pins, dude, you will get a bunch of free pins, a bunch of free shit, and dude, oh my gosh,
so much free shit.
So much free shit, dude. It's so fun. Like, I'm a cheap ass guy. I like the free stuff. If it's for free, it's for me, guy. But like, dude, so much stuff, dude. Oh, it's so good. Oh, love the event.
So here's another question I have for you, fellow.
Yeah, what up?
How many Deadpools were at PAX this time?
Oh my gosh, dude. Oh my gosh. Dude, I saw a person as Pikachu, half Deadpool. And I was like, that's so funny. Because if you guys in the chat don't know, his name's Ryan Reynolds, right? Yeah, Ryan Reynolds is going to play Detective Pikachu in the new movie. And Deadpool, the context, so it's like half and half. It was dope. I saw a lot of Deadpools, though. But that was my favorite, though. That's my favorite. And, dude, the guy's costume was so big, he couldn't see. There was somebody at his side the whole time holding his hand. I'm like, dude, that was me last year. Couldn't see out of that costume. But this year was very visible. I was able to actually see where I was going in this event, in the venue. It was a massive venue, too.
So did you see a lot of cool cosplayers, or was
Hell yeah.
Okay.
No, dude. Every year I see a lot. I can't say every year. Like I've been there like 5 years in a row. I've been there 2 years in a row now. But last year I saw a lot of cool ones. But this year, no, I saw a lot of cool ones this year. Some that stuck out to me, dude. Oh my gosh, have you ever played Deltarune? Like the Undertale type of game?
Oh no, I haven't played that.
No, okay. So imagine.
I have played Undertale though.
Yeah. But Deltarune is the different bosses and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But dude, there was a person as this Deltarune costume, and it was like imagine this a big wheel with a face and legs and a crown. And that's what it was. It was like a big wheel, and I was like, that's devotion, dude. I was like, yo, cardboard power. Because my costume is very much made out of cardboard. And I was like, you're all cardboard. I'm all cardboard. Let's get a picture. It was dope. I saw a lot of cool costumes, but that one was really cool. I saw a lot of cool ones, though. They're just all fermented into my crazy memory right now. I can't remember all of them. But it was dope. But it was awesome. I liked it a lot.
So actually, on your podcast, you have one episode now out on Spotify and Anchor.
Yeah.
You changed it from the Fellow Furbish to
Fellows Frenzy, dude.
Fellas Frenzy. Okay. Fellows Frenzy.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, I haven't been able to record podcasts in a while just because, like, I recorded the podcast, and then I was in a play one week, so I didn't have time. And then I was at PAX, I didn't have time. And then my voice was dead, didn't have time. But I'm going to get on that soon enough.
Well, your first episode was tips for people going to a convention, going to PAX specifically. What was the number one tip that you came up with for just in general?
The number one tip was just go outside your comfort zone. This is a big event full of gamers, full of people that aren't really that good socially because they sit inside their house and play games. Don't mean to stereotype because I'm one of those, but like you know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. You just need to get outside your comfort zone, and the reason why I like that one is because it covers all the bases. It says, go talk to people, maybe dress up, that's out of your comfort zone. It's how to have fun. Talk to developers, play games, go to panels, go to concerts. Doing a fucking sick ass concert. Oh my gosh. That's a whole different story. But yeah, just get outside your comfort zone is my biggest one. And if you achieve that, you are going to have a grand freaking tastic time at PAX specifically. Yes, definitely.
So before we get into the after parties and the concerts,
my favorite.
What were some of the best games you played at PAX, whether they're indie games or AAA games?
Yeah. All right, dude. So I think I'm coming up with a thing right now. I think shooters are starting to evolve. Like shooters. Shooters are starting to evolve. There's a new game called Splitgate Arena Warfare, and it's if you blend Halo and blend Portal, which is two fantastic series, you're gonna get a crazy shooter, dude. Definitely look up Splitgate. Like I think it's called Arena Warfare, something like that. I think they're open beta this weekend, dude. That game is gonna be big in esports. It's crazy mobility. It's like different. It's fun. It feels great. I was ripping shit, dude. I was ripping shit at the Cooler Master booth and the Splitgate booth. It was nasty. Also, dude, so there were also games, right? I saw two games very similar, but they were done differently that messed with time. So this is gonna take some super brain power, so bear with me. So imagine this, right? So you have 12 seconds, right? In a round. A round is 12 seconds. So you and your opponent, like, you shoot each other, you kill each other, right? And you have to go to a capture point, right? So then those 12 seconds, so that happens, right? So that matter of time, like, you step in one way, step another way, shoot this way. It rewinds, right? And then you're somebody else. And now, from before, those movements that you made as your last character are going to happen again. But now you're going to make new movements as new characters, and they're going to do things too. So it's going to end up having 3 different characters doing 3 different movements. 2 of them being kind of quote-unquote pre-recorded and doing other movements like shooting somebody, killing somebody, and then there's going to be one person you have real time. So let me give you an example real quick. So let's say, right, my first life, right, or my first clone, they call them clones, or loops. I walk by one barrier, and I shoot you, and then I go to the point, right? So my second loop, let's say you or second loop, right? Let's say you don't want that other character to die, but you know that he's gonna die, so you can shoot that other guy that kills the other character, and you change time, and now that character never dies, so he can like carry out an event. You know what I mean? You kind of follow?
Yeah, I'm following.
It's weird, but it's really, really cool. One of those games is called Quantum League, and another one of those games, which I beat the developer at, was called Lemnis Gate. Yeah, dude, they do this thing where if you beat a dev, you get a shirt, bro. And
nice.
I tied with them at first, and then I beat him. I was like, hell yeah, it was fun, dude. It was fun. So yeah, so that's a really cool genre that's happening right now, like time-based shooters. Also, of course, a lot of indie games as well. Dude, I can't remember a lot of them. There's one cool samurai game. I can't remember. A lot of cool indie games. A lot of cool stuff. AAA games. I mean, I didn't play a lot of AAA games.
I know the lines were hella long when I was at PAX my year.
Mother effing long, brother. Literally crazy stuff. I got to play Castle Crashers Remastered though.
Oh,
that was fun on the Switch. It makes sense.
Yeah, it does. It's probably a perfect game series to put on there.
Literally, I played. No, I didn't play. I saw Days Gone was there. Didn't play it, but it was dope though. I have videos. So throughout the whole Days Gone booth, there were like people that were acting as zombies and like were dressed as zombies. It was pretty cool. It was pretty sweet. It was really cool. Yeah, hell yeah, man.
Yeah, when I went to PAX, I stood in lines for probably hours on end just to play like I played Shadow of War, I played the Wolfenstein game, Wolfenstein 2. I got a milkshake from Wolfenstein 2. That was really worth it.
Let's go, dude. Milkshake, it's dope. That's dope.
Yeah, it was fun. I really want to go next year. It was a great convention, and I would like to go to the one closer here though to one in Boston. Yeah, that's another thing. Fellow, you don't have like a thick Boston accent. Are you
I don't know. I live on the outskirts, dude.
I'm
not about to give my city out on air. But I live on the outskirts of Boston. Let's put it that way.
Boston.
And I am very Portuguese. I am 100% Portuguese. So it's like the Portuguese and the Boston accent kind of nullify each other out, and there's no accent there. It's kind of there sometimes. Actually, I've heard sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not there. But it's okay, man. We're living. We loving out here.
So, fellow, tell me about the after party.
Dude. All right, listen up here, dude. Bethesda throws some dank after parties, dude. Let me just tell you this. That company is so dope, dude. You want to know why? So their Bethesda event was not inside of the PAX East venue. It was not on their show floor. It was actually in the hotel for PAX in a separate room. They used a comedy club for it. So they had a stage, a bar, food. Dude, let me tell you what a freaking dank time, dude. The only reason I knew about this was because my brother, who I went to PAX with, was dressed as a vault person, a vault boy, whatever. I don't know, as a Fallout 4 or 76 person, right? And dude, he met Todd Howard.
Oh, nice.
Dude, so him and a bunch of Fallout cosplayers went to the Bethesda thing and met Todd Howard. It was nuts. And then he was like, crazy. "Oh, bro, we're gonna go to the after party." I'm like, after party? Okay, dude. And he went there, and dude, go in there. They had bouncers there, dude. It was legit. I got a free shirt. I don't know what the shirt is, but I got a cup because I took the cup home. I'm not about to leave the cup there. And dude, I could have drank if I wanted to. They weren't checking ID cards, but we didn't do that because I was in a big box and I couldn't move. Also, story about that, dude. So, right? So this is a Saturday, the second day of the Bethesda after parties, dude. I'm in there, right? We get there late because we're doing a lot of PAX stuff, right? So we're in there, dude, and my big box is very big. So I get food and then I eat standing up because there wasn't a lot of sitting room. And dude, and then I eat. And they're like, "Yo, guys, raffles are due. I'm like, "Oh shit, raffle." And then right, I scribble my name, dude. Scribble. Phone number. Put it in there. I'm like, whatever. If it happens, it happens, dude. So then I walk back to my seat and like, all right, guys, we're gonna do the raffle. And there's like, all right, guys, the first person winning Arctis headset with some Bethesda exclusive magnets, which the one I'm wearing right now. Spoiler alert. And then they're like, all right, the winner is John Ferrari. John Furtado, and then when everyone found out, dude, I was wearing my costume, and they're all like, me, dude. Once I was walking up to get the fucking thing, it was like, me, dude. It was so dope. I won these right here. I'm gonna show them on camera, guys. These are like $180 headphones, like
crazy,
dude, crazy, and they're so nice.
They must not have shuffled it around too much. They must have just picked off from the top then.
Yeah, but literally, dude. It was so funny. Me. I was like, is this what fame feels like? It was so dope. It was so dope, dude. Oh my gosh. And yeah, I could have drank alcohol if I wanted to. I didn't. Because I couldn't get to the bar. I'm not even 21, but that's a different story. I ate free food. I got free food, free water stuff, free t-shirt. Just free attendance, dude. It was just really dope. They had a merch store there if you wanted to buy stuff. I played Rage 2 as well.
Nice.
At the after party, I played Rage 2. The game is looking dope, dude. It looks really polished.
That's what I want to hear.
Yeah, it's looking magical. It's looking dope. I got a freaking shirt from them. I got keychains, dude. Oh, so good, bro. So freaking good. I love it. Oh, I loved it. And I might be in an E3 video as well.
Ooh.
So look out for Meat Boy in an E3 video. Filming a little video there.
I'm pretty excited for Rage 2. Rage 1 is definitely it deserves more attention. Rage 1, I thought that it was kind of brushed under the rug.
Very much.
I'm really hoping that Rage 2 that doesn't happen to it, because all I've been seeing on the forums is like people going, "Oh, Rage 2, who wanted Rage 2?" It's like, I did. Right here.
No,
me.
dude. No, literally. Yeah, no, Rage 1 really got the boot, honestly. Like, when the game came out, dude, people hated it so much. The game became like $5 at GameStop, like new as for some time. Yeah. I was like, why did this game get hated on so much? Like, it was weird. I had no clue. I don't know, man.
I felt like the game was perfectly fine. You know, I think too many people were pissed off that it was too much Borderlands like. And I was like, it's really got its own style though.
Yeah.
But that's for a different time. Tell me about the concert. Tell me about the concert.
Oh, dude. Don't even get me started, boys. Holy shit, guys. So the concert wasn't even a concert. It was 3 concerts. They had 3 groups there. One of them I didn't know about. The other 2 one of them I knew about. 2 of them I didn't know about. The first one I missed kind of like a lot of it. It's okay. I didn't really want to be there anyway. And the 2 next groups, dude. So I've been looking up videos of this band called Bit Brigade, and the thing they do, right, is they have a speedrunner, right? Speedrunning a game on a big screen, and then they play the music to the game in the background in a rock style, dude. So, right,
that's
they
impressive.
were playing, yeah, dude. They were playing Mega Man 3, dude. And if you know Mega Man, dude, you know that music is dank. It is fire. It is rock heavy, dude. It was, oh my god. Oh, I was fucking headbanging my head off, dude. So that was dope, right? And then right after it, there was a group called Video Game Orchestra. So when you first think of that, what kind of tone do you think they're gonna have? You think they're gonna have like a light tone, right? Like,
like
orchestra,
a classical, yeah.
Like a classical? No, it was even more rock than the group before. They had like a crazy rock singer guy, and they played like, dude. They started their show off with Sonic Unleashed Endless Possibilities.
You probably got rock hard as soon as they started.
Dude, in the video, I'm like, yo, dude, it was so dumb, dude. Like, out of nowhere, this is my escape. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh my gosh, what a time, dude. And that's why PAX is such an awesome event. It has things for everybody. If you like music and you like video games, you know what I mean? Then you're gonna go there, play video games, and then get a freaking crazy concert of your lifetime at night, dude. I got out of that venue not having any voice, and that's why I didn't record a podcast for 2 weeks. But but it was worth it. I'll send you videos of that later, Yemmy. I don't know if you can put them on this, but it was dope, dude. It was dope.
Yeah. I could squeeze them in.
Yeah, or to show like without audio or something like that. It was dope, dude. Oh, it was awesome, dude. Loved that. That was Saturday. The concert. Sunday the Level Up. Saturday was the most lit day, dude. Most live day. Oh,
we have enough time for one more story. Do you have another major story you want to tell?
Am I talking that much, huh? I'm talking that much.
When fellow gets going, it's like he got wound up.
Oh, dude, I'm always wound up, brother. I'm always wound up. So we talked about the band. We talked about the after parties.
We talked about you trying to pee with the costume on.
Yo, yeah. I mean, other than that, dude, I don't know. I just really, really recommend this event to everybody. I like PAX East specifically because I've heard that PAX East is like the indie games or like the indie game E3, quote unquote. Because PAX West, I don't know. I've been to events, so you can testify for it. They had a lot of AAA titles there, because like big companies, right?
They still had a good amount of indie games.
That's cool.
But they were like on the 3rd floor, and all the AAA games were on the first and second floor.
Wait, so their floor's still at PAX West?
Yeah, it's like this huge convention center. They also have a theater that had like a Destiny 2 thing when I was there, which I was like,
shit,
whoop-de-doo. And then they also had a hotel that had like 3 floors of other things to do as well. And also that's where we met Markiplier, Marky Noon, and Crank Gameplay. I did not meet him. I saw him though.
Oh, okay.
And Jacksepticeye. We sat 2 rows behind them at the Q&A with the what's his name, Crank Gameplay or something like that.
Yeah. Oh wow, dude.
That was interesting.
Did they have bouncers or like not lifeguards? I mean,
not really. They just had PAX people there.
Okay, that's good then. That's insane, dude. Shit. Honestly though, but like seeing the big named content creators at events are cool and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But dude, like literally just going to the event, man, having a good time, playing a lot of games, going with friends. Hopefully whoever's watching this has friends. That was good. But you got a friend in me. But like it's just really, really good event, dude. If you can find one next to you, they have PAX East, which is Boston, PAX South, which is in Texas, I think.
I'm not sure. I think so. It's in one of those states.
Yeah. And then West, which is in Seattle. And it's also worth if you like traveling and you have a couple extra grand to drop in an event like literally like it's so worth it, especially if you just take your time, you breathe in, you take everything in, you have some good conversations, some good connections, you're gonna have a really, really good time. So I 1,000 million kachillion mia million recommend this event to literally anybody watching this right now, and to you, Yemmy, and to you, PAX East, come next year.
I'm planning on
a trip, dude. If you're looking for a trip, dude, I will literally go out. I don't even know where I'm going to be next year. All right, I will literally go out of my shell and be like, Yemmy, fellow and ferret. Where's this going to happen? Dude, I'd be so dope. Yeah, man, PAX, go to the event, please.
I'm planning on it. Like I'm like 99% sure we're probably most likely going to go.
Yeah, dude, literally.
I love PAX West. Like, it was great going to Seattle. Seattle was a great city.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Boston before though, so.
Boston's probably a bit more crazier.
I would think so.
More crazier because it's a lot more compact. It's like Seattle crazy or Seattle busy, just really compact. I'm gonna assume, really compact.
All right, fellow. We got a running gag on the show. A guest on the podcast. Must ask Mr. Predicto a yes or no question.
Oh, no.
Do you have one for him?
I do have one. I want to ask it, but please, Mr. Predicto, don't F me in the ass, please. All right. Mr. Predicto, will Yemmy and Fellow meet at next year's PAX East 2020?
All right, Mr. Predicto, will we meet?
Definitely not.
No! Cancel the podcast. I'm getting out of here. Peace out, guys. No.
Oh, Mr. Predicto.
Oh,
man.
Dude, dirty. Oh, it feels bad, man. I'm gonna cry tonight.
Hold on. I got. Hold on, Mr.
Yes.
Predicto. Were you wrong in your last prediction? He's gonna say no.
Oh no! Please.
The signs say no.
Oh, you motherfucker! I hate this piece of shit.
Oh,
dude,
my God.
That thing is scrap metal. Please throw it out.
How think there's any metal in it?
Oh, dude. Oh, that's trash. That thing's scuffed. Oh my gosh.
Well, we'll have to prove Mr. Predicto wrong.
Yes. Very much, dude. Very much. Please.
All right, fellow.
What's up?
Well, hey, thanks for coming on the YemmyCast, a video game podcast.
Hell yeah, dude.
Where can people find you, my dude?
Dude, people can find me at twitch.tv/aretrofellow. And now you can find me. I'm going to go ahead and put the D Live hat on. You can now find me at dlive.tv/fellow because fellow sounds a bit cooler. I'm actually wearing, I know you can't see the webcam right now, but I'm wearing the D Live hat I was given at PAX East. Literally, those 2 places, live streams, lit ass times, and your favorite place to be, most electric stream on Twitch.
Hell yeah.
It's good time, dude. It's a good time, dude.
Yeah, all the links are going to be below, and I'll also include the Twitter link as well, so people can chat you up on Twitter.
Yep.
Is there anything else you want to say before we end the show?
Go to PAX, get out of your comfort zone, stay woke, stay dope, and keep listening to YemmyCasts. That's all it is.
Hell yeah, man.
That's all it is.
All right, well, I am your host, Yemmy the Ferret, and this has been Fellow and Ferret on YemmyCast, a video game podcast.
All right.